right back. Good evening. This is Darkmom Consortium. It's Darkthrone tonight. I'm going to be joined by a few guests as we're going to be doing just some general chaos. Hopefully tonight I'll even try to walk us through the new TFO because there are some people who still don't get it. Anyway, like I said, we're on the air. We're going to have some fun, enjoy, and I'm going to jump back in with people in a moment. So, wearing our choo-choo shirt. Anyway, that's the plan we got going on, and just gonna let the fun begin, let the tech talk go from people, and like I said, gonna just have a good time of it. Enjoy. Hi, I vote.
Think about this. So,
and we're live.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you very much.
We are listening to Boom Bitch Can Complain.
I don't want to see you bills. Just leave it.
Your top two is tack, but your one on the right being mainly temporal, and you can use them for some of your cooldowns. Your Navarro thing Nevro you've got in the bottom left, you can give them two of your unconventional. Is it unconventional? Yeah, keep the other two mixed up. And then your two engineers, you know, whatever the hell you want in them, but you should have more than enough to do your cooldowns in that and still be more effective because you'll have more tack abilities and your crit from your SROs.
Right.
Crit from SROs? Oh, no, that doesn't make sense. No. Anyway, as I said, today we're going to do a few runs. Hopefully, if I can get 5 people for this to go around, we can go kind of walk through the ground TFO, which is kind of a very important thing for the infamous RTFM, because they tell you what to do, people just don't do it.
When I'm setting up my bar for my new ship.
What's your new ship?
Section 31 Battlecruiser.
Oh, is that what you got with the promo box, or did you get a drop?
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not that lucky.
I got lucky on a drop, which got way back when, which got me a trait that turns out I didn't need. It was helpful for the time.
Ouch.
What, the bad one?
Yeah.
And it's also an half decent ship, isn't it?
Still a good ship. I got the cannons for it. It's a good cannon ship. I might build that out better for that later.
I mean, I started judging a lot of the ship. I mean, as you guys know, what's supposed to be for watching, judging them like, you know, 1 point for ship that I like, 1 point for does it have a good trait, 1 point does it have a good console. So yeah, you've lost out on the trait, but it's still a good ship. So
yeah. And then when I did my promo, I got the Inquiry, and people go, "Oh, the deflector is so big and covered." Well, it's armored. I can deal with that. And I've seen ships with huge deflectors. The Intrepid has a huge deflector. The Galaxy has a huge deflector.
I mean, it's personal preference, isn't it?
Right.
But that being said, it does look like the business end of a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah. As you can see here, because I have the Section 31 shield on here. When you have the rings in there, it looks better. The default texture, not so much, but you look at it from most of the other angles, it has a nice flow to it, so. And the thing does pack a punch, as we know.
I think I want to get that ship one day. I mean, I'm pretty certain all I'm going to do is make it look like my Arbiter, but
I tried mixing Arbiter parts with it, which I'll go over here and do that. The problem I really have with it is the only thing that really can flow with the Inquiry parts.
I did a customized Arbiter / Avenger, which looked half decent.
Yeah, the Arbiter just stretches with that particular saucer, stretches out way too much for me.
I don't think it's too bad. What happens if you change the nacelles for ones that are like a bit more squarey and beefy? I think they're actually off the Avenger. They're a bit shorter, if I remember correctly.
They're a bit shorter, stubby in the back. Let's take.
I quite like that. That's a nice look.
The Arbiter ones. This area here, just how it flows together looks awkward now. On the other hand, if I put the...
I personally like how industrial that looks. There's just something about it. I like the fact, because the Arbiter's meant to be like a heavy battle cruiser, so I quite like the nacelles being the ones that are like big and square, because they look like they've got a lot of armor on them.
Yeah, generally,
I mean,
if you do it... I don't know, for some reason it doesn't have as much dead space when you do something like that, for example, which I have on the screen right now.
That's basically how I've got mine set up, literally like that. I've not tried it with the barrel shield that you've got on there, though.
Oh, it's Section 31, actually.
It actually looks really good like that.
Yeah. I mean, that's not too bad. But back on the inquiry.
I mean, the one thing I don't think I'll ever understand about this game sometimes is, if you think about it, you have like these flight wing escort thingamabobs that have like hangar bays and all stuff like this. Pets to it. But
actually, the Arbiter pod
Federation
doesn't look bad either.
Yes, yeah, it does look quite good. The line of Federation bay. Why can you not launch from every single Federation ship and have the
no kidding.
The carriers have like 4 bays, so like every ship has 1 bay because they've all got a shuttle, and then the carriers have like 2 if it's a strike wing escort or 4 if it's a carrier. I mean, they'd have to rebalance a lot of the game, but it just seems weird.
Why they don't do it is because the balance.
Yeah, it probably is that, in all fairness, but it's still something that kind of irks me slightly. It's just like, please see.
Okay, Ivo would actually like to do the run through with if we do the ground mission.
Yeah, send an invite. I'm willing to stomach a ground mission.
Yeah, it won't be too bad. I mean, there's a lot of us who... I mean, I don't know everything about it. I don't know where all the freaking cats are. Which is an optional, but that'll be... Other people will, so...
Oh, and I might be...
okay. Yeah.
I want to make sure my loadout's actually saved and will actually stay saved.
Yeah. No problem. Let me see. Blah, 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 blah. Actually, Jack, that I have the inquiry, so technically, in a way, that was the Arbiter. I do have the Arbiter too, but I'll invite Ivo here. Mark, you want to run with us today? You do?
Yeah.
All right.
Come on.
And I'll send you the invite. Are you on the character? You want to run the ground? What the TFO?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Just let me know when you're ready, because it is a ground thing, and I will try to actually. I'm not gonna. Little things, you know. You can assimilate all sorts of stuff, but I'm not going to go on the full assimilation murder. I'm going to go to the sax cannon.
I'm doing back in recovery again, though.
Right.
Okay.
Answer your question. Same problem I had before, just, yeah.
Oh, no worries, Jack. I perpetually tinker with ships. I mean, right now, because officers, I'm going to be, at some point today, I'm probably going to go through with everybody and see what sort of tweaks I can do for duty officers. The ship by itself, without subspatial warheads, got close to 1 million. We're going to, I've done over 1 million using subspatial warheads. I want to see if I can get 7 figures without it on a good run. But runs like that, there's a lot of support. There's a lot of teamwork with that. We'll see how that goes today. If we can get a team together that can do this, then it'll be interesting. Till then,
that's a good point. I was saying to Mark, that wasn't yesterday, obviously maybe the day before.
You're fading out on me a lot, so.
How about now?
Better.
Yeah, it's probably just a signal thing. I was saying to Mark a couple of days ago, the scimitar run that I did where I got like mid 900k.
Mm-hmm.
I only noticed when I did in the build a couple of days ago that's running without subspatial.
Yeah.
So, and that was pre-Boimler.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I got a funny feeling that's going to hit 1 million pretty easily on a good run.
And a completely unfinished build on my Romulan. The only thing I really had is a few cannon traits and SROs. And I was flying a cleanup run support role. I did 500k on the scimitar. That I think with the proper points on that ship, it is a monster. Anyway, back to
I just wish the scimitar was a command ship.
Oh, that would actually be very fun too.
It'd make a really good torpedo boat then.
Yeah, otherwise you're kind of running with everybody else.
That's command, isn't it? I thought it was a command ship. What about the legendary one? Sorry.
Legendary, I'd have to look.
No, it's Intel, I think.
I'd have to look.
No, I think it's got command.
No, the legendary I think does have command. I think I have CFP.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does have command. It's got Lieutenant Commander Engineering / command. It's got Commander Tactical Intelligence and then 3 universals.
Which means it could run CFP3 on itself. So yeah, it's a good torque boat. Okay.
Might be worth me picking it up then, I guess.
Yeah. I do like the ship. Anyway, here we go. We're gonna go into Cat's Tail.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I hope everybody's ready. Even not.
One of them.
Even not, we're not rushing through. So.
One of those boxes just sold, Mark.
Yeah, people are going nuts.
Yeah,
I'm happy with that. 30.3. I love that.
I have a gun, right?
Why and
You bought one of them cannons for me. You've not even seen lower decks.
because apparently it's pretty good.
Yeah, the secondary fire mode where you hold the secondary fire to charge the thing up, that can be a very nasty attack.
Oh, you hold it in to charge it?
You hold it. Yeah, you hold it to charge it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What have we got here?
I'm looking for cats right now. There's usually a cat somewhere around one of these places.
I hear him meowing.
It's next to you. It's literally behind you.
Yeah. The thing we go through here is you go to these, any point where you find candles, you light the candles, because you can only kill the skeletons when they're in the light.
I'm just going to follow the group.
Can you use TR-116s on them? No, they don't shoot us.
You can
Probably
actually
not.
assimilate them.
Bullet
You can actually assimilate them too if you wanted to. So yeah.
Problem with the TR-116 though, Mark, is the bullets will just go between the bones. They'll be a bit buggered.
So, in this stage, and I see a lot of people not doing, like I said, light everything, get them into the light. So if you can go around lighting stuff up, it's always good.
Oh yeah, that's everything lit up.
Yeah.
I'll get into the habit of doing that for people. I'll just go around and light everything.
Yeah.
You guys have probably got better ground builds than me, so...
Well, I do, but I'm kind of doing a single target thing right now to make it a lot easier, to make it more visible. But yeah, go and light everything up. Where the boss thing is at the end of this stage, you will end up with a... they can turn out the candles, so be careful on that.
And the candles are already lit.
Yeah.
Whose is the Echo Papa?
Not me.
I've not spawned mine.
Keep meaning to get one of them, but every time I look on the exchange, they're like 5 million.
Oof,
I don't understand why.
I mean,
how do you mean?
my problem with... I think the problem I end up with is on my ground builds is that they're a little too...
They're in the next generation, man. That's cool.
Yeah,
But like,
I mean, it's a really nice thing, but I mean...
if they would die to upgrade, then they'd be perfect. But they don't seem to die.
There will be more here, so the easiest points, just draw them out. There is a candle down the end here.
Off me, skeletons.
Yeah.
Here.
And then after you kill them all, the doors back up in here, so... It is easier to...
Christ, I am dying a lot right now. Did this yesterday, barely took a scratch. Is this on a late or something?
No, this is still basic, so... I think it's because we're not spamming a lot of evil murder power.
Well, if it also doesn't have a great ground build, that could also be a factor.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is it's Mark's fault?
Yeah.
I'm saying it's your fault.
You need to play along now, Duffy.
No, I don't.
You should play along now, Duffy.
No, I don't have
don't,
to.
Duffy. Don't. He just likes being there.
Mark doesn't piss me off, so why would I do that?
I'm not gonna swear because DT's streaming.
I'll swear. Mom's not here, I'll fucking swear. Come on over, people.
Hello, Mr. Skeleton Lord. Eat some lightning.
Problem is, like, he's also got the put into the light, so...
He's the one that can put out the light, right?
Yeah, like, when he screamed there, the light went out.
Right
here.
there.
Yeah, like right here, the light went out.
Ow. I don't know what teleported me, but okay.
I love that sax cannon. And of course we pick up the candle, talk to the, you know, claymation creature. Then we go back, put the candle up here. There's another cat.
Oh.
And then we go through the next door.
Ooh, spooky eyes.
Yep.
Oh, this is their Halloween special, isn't it?
Yeah. Be careful on these. I was running an alt. They can turn into a black cat, and you can't do anything as a cat.
Oh.
The actual animation on the cats, when you're moving around and jumping, the animation is surprisingly good.
Yeah. And now
You can always go puke in their shoes or something, but...
And now we're in a side room. Glowing footprints, very nice.
Oh, yeah. Not actually done this one.
Yeah, this is the library.
Gotta kill all of these spiders.
Yeah, you hear the spiders. Yeah, you end up in different ones, so...
Oh, we all get separated? Okay.
Yeah, we get separated and there's a little side quest, for example.
Okay.
We have to look for the cats in all of them.
There's supposedly cats in every one of them, but...
And then once you get the
This
book
one's-
in this one, you
yeah.
look for the right spot for it and you put it up.
You see a cat anywhere, Mark?
No. We've got to find a cat.
Allegedly there's a cat in them all, but...
Shit, queen.
Let you find the book thing. Probably better if one of us just does it, not both of us.
Oh, it's here. Got it.
If you
What
want
do I do with it?
Here today, going tomorrow, we look for the book and we put it up. I don't... Should be a flashy thing around here for it. I don't know. There it is.
Oh, just next to the cat.
Thing.
It didn't do
Oh,
anything.
there's a key over here.
I don't remember where this one goes, so...
Spider's carrying the key.
You must place that book on the correct shelf. No, you have chosen.
I screwed that up.
No worries, no worries.
Yeah.
Know that there are over 30 corn puns and
The witches burn fast, so hey.
Go back! Beware our curse! Wind shall rise
well done.
and fog descend. So leave here all, or meet your end.
Don't go in yet, Mark.
Huh?
We're open here, so we go, Mark.
Fucking
we
go
got
in,
that.
man.
Yeah, we all go.
You have to attack the thing on the cauldron to do
Oh, I'm
any
a cat.
damage.
I'm a cat.
Attack the thing on the cauldron when this happens, so...
I'm a cat. What can I do? Whee.
Nothing. All you can do is eat, sleep and shit. Just like a real cat.
That's not true. Real cats can like puke in your shoes. And...
Chew on cables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Push monitors out your fucking desk.
Yeah. Nudge the monitors in the middle of the night so all you hear is a clunk or a crash. It's fun having cats. I'm sure there's an advantage to them.
No mice. That's one advantage. Oh,
You get mice in Atlanta, you get a lot of fucking bugs though.
And that's it for that part.
oh, the cat thing is only a limited temporary thing. Okay.
Yeah. It's temporary.
Back.
And now it's a little more straightforward.
Alright. Let's send Boom in first.
I like how they brought the Bonniekin thing back.
Eh.
Of course, that mission was just so much more creepy.
Hey, Dante.
I really do like Bonniekin. They should have done more with that.
Now, the two I know of, and just go after one at a time, are up here, or up on the top here, and at the bottom, so...
If you get phase shifted, go to the devices on either side of the stairs.
Right.
I did a run yesterday,
and nobody was doing
it took like 20 minutes because no one knew. Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah,
Like
for
it
example,
literally
I'm
says
here,
on the
I'm
screen.
phased right now, so I can go toss
I
this,
see.
and then he's
I don't-
vulnerable.
So you go where?
Basically, top of the stairs.
The rock pile.
I was not
Yeah,
shooting.
it's just the rock piles. That's really all. I know the ones at the top of the steps.
They're magical rock.
The first time I did this, I was looking around for a console or something with the little lights
no,
that
when
tell you
phase,
to touch it.
there'll be a lever, and you go flip the lever.
I guess I never was phased then.
Yeah.
I thought somebody else was phased, and then
Yeah.
you have to
you'll
go help them.
You'll tell when they're Yeah, you gotta shoot those guys when somebody else is phased, because these.
When we separate from other people, do we all get the same witches in the book room?
No. There's spiders, there's other things, so.
Each time I've had to fight witches.
I had spiders a lot today. I had the book room yesterday, and then ironically I got it again today.
Well, if you get the book room with the witches, all you have to do is throw your ball lightning and they all go away.
I know.
Well,
Everyone's shooting at him, and the house like we're going down.
I don't know who's getting
Look for the
phased.
lever.
I don't know who's getting phased or not, so.
If there was Dante, it doesn't matter anymore.
Yep. And that's.
I was? Oh, nice.
Or at least you look
we
blue
got it.
on my screen.
Yeah.
Didn't matter because he's dead.
And we did pretty good. But that's kind of the walkthrough, and boom, as you can say, when people, even on a walkthrough like that was fairly painless.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, that wasn't. Took longer today.
Well, we took our time on this. That's the only reason.
Now Boom just needs a ground build.
Yep.
No. Just
Oh,
no.
you do.
I've done some minor adjustments based on some recommendations from Razul,
Yeah.
which seems to have helped immeasurably. But this is very much a space tune. I'm planning on my Klingon being a ground build because I quite like having a secondary as a big ass battler.
I kind of do both with Jason, so it does work. But that is a walkthrough. Basically, everybody, skeletons, put them in the. Make sure you light all the candles, and once they're in the circle of light, blast the hell out of them. Which is blast the skull or do the directions on the other point. If you get the spiders, you start shooting the spiders. The queen spider comes up, kill her quick. And then Davidians, just whoever gets phased, go to one of those two, go to the top of either staircase, and there's a lever to throw. That's really all there is to it. Pretty simple. And like I said, that was we were talking through it, and that was a relaxed run. And it went pretty smoothly. Bonus R&D weekend, so all sorts of stuff to get there. And where was I? Oh yeah, I was going to look at my DOFs. Let's see. Now currently I'm not running any torps, so 2 energy weapon officers unless I go get somebody else for more shield pen. A shield pen officer. I think for the most part I can't think of anything I would switch out on my space build right now without going buy more officers. Nick, if I had don't one, I'm an engineer. 2, I do not have, if we look at my stations, I don't have on here directed energy modulation. If I do that, I have to replace narrow sensor bands, which I probably could. Right, don't have the room.
You can get the death for it. It's quite a nice.
But he doesn't proc
Action.
unless you like use directed energy modulation. And I do have Dolmer, by the way. If I really wanted to.
Yeah. It's like is it like a 200?
No, actually.
Something minus 200% something or another. Let me have a look.
Yeah, it's a ridiculous amount. Mary Francis Dolmer.
It's 200% weapon power cost.
Except
minus 200%.
It's actually probably 20. Yeah. That's an old typo. There is no way that you gain power shooting weapons.
It's plus 200 resistance.
Pretty fucking awesome,
right?
But
that would be pretty awesome. That would do wonders for my power levels. We shot weapons in my, which is what 24, 27 does for me anyway at times. So, I mean, could I put Dolmer on here? Yeah. What would I have to change out? I'd either be changing out narrow sensor bands, or I'd be dropping emergency powered engines. Personally, right now, I'd rather keep the firing cycle haste on here and do that. Do what I have here. So. But with that said, right now the ship is running tearing cannons, wide-angle phasers for the two-piece, bunch of sensor linked the trilithium turret so there's a chance for more firing cycle haste. A 3-piece ultimate set so I can really turn it on targets. I really can't think of anything that would change out on equipment. Unless I changed...
What do you need the cannon in for? You can just put another sensor link in.
No, Mark, because for the cannon procs my trait of preferential targeting.
You just need to use cannon scatter volley for that. You just activate it.
Then I don't have another sensor link dual beam. That is the other big reason. Let's go see how much they cost. Might be
a lot.
Yeah, probably so. A whole lot, I'm imagining. Let's go take a look.
It's one of those things where it's sought after thing.
Yeah, just like they did with the.
You could stick an agony dual beam up there if you've got anything else that's golded. Dual beam.
Oh, I do have a lot of stuff. I have a bunch of Terrans that are golded. Well, 77 million if I went for epic. We're not going for epic. 10 million for a Mark 11.
We're looking for dual beam. Get the one out of the Discovery rep.
Have it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The wide angle's in here. I could actually, if I really want to, use a task force beam, but the cannon does more damage. And since I have the turret and the cannon on here, I mean, the cannon does... I mean, right here, just standing here on ESD, it's 962 plus the stack on there.
Yeah.
That's why I have the cannon mark.
You will do more damage with the cannon because it's one of the more heavier damaging cannons in the game.
Yeah. The beam will stack up to a heavy cannon point to pretty heavy damage, but this, the way it's going, it just keeps my cone of fire. The only thing I have to worry about is the trilithium enhanced, and like I said, could put the torpedo up there if I wanted to, but that's just sitting back there for set bonuses. Because that three-piece with that whole 100% firing cycle haste, that makes up for doing overloads. Anyway, who wants to do an ISC run?
Go on then if we need to. You've twisted my arm.
I twisted your arm. Okay.
Let me know what you want me to do.
Not by very much, I'm guessing.
It's more of a less of a twist and more of a slight tweak.
Yeah. I think most of us are still on the team.
I've just switched characters. One sec.
Did you say you wanted to test some stuff out, DT? Do you want me to
Yeah.
swap to my tank? Flick
Uh,
to my tank, sorry.
Actually, I know Duffy has a pretty good tank, so how about you? I know you got some support build on there, to a degree, even if it's not
I'll
for
just
tank.
switch. I just switch characters for my tank, but
Okay, well, that's fine. I'll kick people. I will kick people from the. Oh wait, I'm not even in charge of the team anymore. Wow.
You've been demoted.
Oh, I can kick people, so we're good. Okay.
So I get. So if I run my scimitar, I've got a couple of abilities that will help buff the team on it, even though it's technically a DPS build, or I can
Yeah.
flip over to my support tank. It's up to you.
Go for the tank. I know you've been liking flying that thing, getting that thing tweaked in and run.
Yeah. It's a lot more enjoyable to fly as a tank than the Atlas is.
Yeah, I get it. Ivo, you gonna run with us on this, or you want me to go find somebody else to run this? Because I can invite Nick or anybody else. So.
what do you need?
Yeah, basically we need. Well, we have a support tank. If you want to do full tank, that's fine. I have really no preference. This is just kind of.
John Lizzie.
All right. We will bring Dirty Derp and I go look for.
If you're on your list.
Should be on my list. I know you're my friend.
I am ready whenever.
Let me jump off and back in because clearly something was.
Are you in your inquiry, DT? Yeah.
I'm in my inquiry. Yeah.
Is it the Fleet Starbase that has all the fancy pets?
Yes.
Yep.
I think I'm finally gonna see what the Type C shuttles are, see if they're any use at elite level.
They're actually quite good.
Do they
Are
have
you-
torpedoes on them though?
Here.
If they do, I'm not gonna bother. If they don't, then I will. It's mainly because it's a tank and support build,
I
and I'd
said
rather
it.
not have any torpedoes.
They do not, but they actually use their beam overload.
Is your character Jem'Hadar? Is the character using Jem'Hadar? Boop.
No, it's my main. My Jem'Hadar's the
Right.
flat out support one. Probably about
Right. Okay.
4 or 5 days from completing that.
And your
If
main.
you want, boom, I can link them in the chat here.
What's your main again? Oh, it's just a Federation, isn't it? Human.
Thanks, Duffy.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't heard
Elite
from.
class C's, yeah.
I have not heard from Ivo. I don't even.
From talking to Augie, they're one of the best hangar pets in the game so far.
Yeah,
For tanking.
yeah, I use them on my tank. I mean, the better ones are off the
Well, the ones that are
sticks.
well, the sticks are good too, but
Yeah, but that's because they can throw
Yeah,
delta
those
on
are-
things.
They're insane as well. The ones off the sticks. Have you seen
Actually,
the hit points on them? They're like, most players have less hit points than those ones off the sticks.
okay, the one downside to the one on the sticks, they can only be used on the sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Tholian ones are good as well.
Yeah, they're good for taking out shields with the texture and stuff, but
Yeah, debuffing, yeah.
Hey, I've just bought them. Thanks for the link on those ones, Duffy. That's
no worries.
handy. Oh, you can't discard the normal ones.
The blue ones, yeah, you can.
Oh, sorry, protection was on. Right,
Yeah.
go away. Don't need them anymore.
And if I don't hear from Ivo, I'm going to.
Oh yeah, Nick, the Herc Swarmers are pretty good too, but
Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of good pets, and part of it always goes to. People are going to build for what. People are going to take something and build to what they want, or if you're a Trizander and Nick's going to tell you what to put on there and it's going to work. And then he's going to do stuff to anger us. Anyway.
I don't like the Jimmy support frigates. I personally. The one thing I like about the Class C shuttlecrafts is they actually use the beam overload.
Well, I've heard nothing from Ivo. I'm going to drop him from the TFO. I don't even see him on the line anymore. On my friend list, but that was weirded out for a bit. So I got room for one more on this.
Get this Nick guy to call my Vader's good, isn't he?
I know Nick's good in any. Nick, you want to run with us? Just going to be trying to do a DEW build, see if we can get that over 1 million.
Anyone near the exchange right now?
There, am I louder, Mar Hawkman?
I thought you were fine.
I mean, you
Yeah.
found fine in Discord. So, I mean,
Yeah. All right.
Is anyone near the exchange right now?
Oh,
I'll give you all the time you want there, man. I'm not worried too much about this. I haven't really gotten a baseline since I did the officer changes, so worst case, even though it's supported, it'll be a baseline run.
I'm currently counting the busted pods out here in orbit of ESD.
I think that's why they're patching tomorrow.
That's gotta be, because holy crap, that's a lot of them.
And the EV suit's broke as well.
Sorry, what have they broken? Other than everything.
The buster pod console thing on the Kirk class, the buster pods don't seem to despawn after a while.
Yeah, I mean, Augie literally left the game, and 15, 20 minutes later, the EV, the buster pods he had were still out there in the SD. Well, Nick, what I got right now is I just got the dual beam banks. I could put the EBW on the bottom. I'm not running the EBW. I can. It would really take me about 2 minutes to. It'd take me about 20 seconds literally to put the biomolecular on there.
Get it on. Get subspatial on 1.25.
All right, Mark. We'll put this on, and then we will go to my traits, and we will drop. Let's see. Calm Before the Storm or Tearing Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah. And we'll put subspatial on there.
Because that crit chance from Tearing Goodbye is quite nice.
Yeah. Tearing Goodbye is.
You've got universal designs, haven't you?
I have universal designs and I have a phaser lens, so yeah, I can't. But the 5% crit chance every so often for Tearing Goodbye is a little nicer, so I will drop Calm Before the Storm for the moment because I can live without the 20-second haste barrage. Hopefully there's enough points we can get by that. So
Subspatial warheads will give him like 150k at least.
Depends on how it goes. Let me beam out into space and make sure everything sticks, and then we will go.
There's only 4 in the team right now.
I'm going to invite Nick in.
Okay. Give me a minute. I need to cover a bio break.
No problem. 100%.
Now we're waiting on him now.
Yeah, we're waiting on all sorts of people. All right. Traits. And glad I did because Calm Before the Storm did not stick. Tearing Goodbye. The freaking subspatial warheads did not stick. Torpedo did. That's the only good news. Are you going to switch to your attack, Mark?
Yeah, give you some tac fleet.
All right, let me kick you from the TFO. me get the parser up too while we're at it. I won't live parse it. I'm getting too many windows open to live parse this. So.
I'll live parse it.
All right.
If it works.
Now we just have to wait for all right. No problem, Nick. We have 2 techs, we have a bunch of engineering, and lots of power. So this ought to be fun. And no, Mar Hawkman, nobody's bothered to bond with spiders. Bond with life's on a different tune. From have it on a different character.
Whenever you're
People
ready.
still bother with Bond of Life.
Apparently, we have a Pokemon master there, so. Alright. 1. Infected the Conduit. Elite. Everybody ready for this?
Sure.
Yarp.
Alright. Here we go.
Operation this might end badly. Let's go.
If anything goes wrong, we'll just bail out and reform it, yeah?
I'll just blame
Yeah.
Bloom.
Duffy, I don't think you understand the packing order right now. It's
The
generally...
pecking order is you, sir, right now.
No.
You know, man, what the fuck is this?
We've already pre-agreed this one.
No, that's you
if-
today, sir.
If Pi is here, it's Pi's fault. If Pi's not here,
No.
it's Mark's.
It's your fault, because neither of them are here.
And if Mark's not here, it's Frost's fault.
No, it's definitely your fault.
No, it's never my fault.
Oh, about that, buddy.
Do you want me to pass, DT?
Yeah. Combat logs
We're
on.
buffing you, are we?
Yeah. Did that a little early. Did that a little late, but I'll live with it.
Okay. Fingers crossed.
Might help if I put the freaking. Might help if I actually put the torpedo high yield back on, but you know what?
No, it doesn't help. You got CFP.
Yeah. Why am I not shooting at the right?
One thing I like about Fire Will, you shoot at everything at once.
Oh, I'm not doing fire will.
This is a reform. This is a reform.
Yeah, let's reform because for some reason I couldn't target 1 cube. We'll do a reform.
Are you bailing, or...?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I've got 2 minutes on my cooldown.
no problem. I got 2 minutes on mine. Yeah, for some reason I'm trying to shoot at 1 cube and my Omni is just shooting at the other one and I can't target the one I want. That was very strange and very...
I might be dying.
I'll just escape, decloak and get out, or just flat out evasive out.
Who's got Gravwells and who's got CFP?
I've got grab walls and
I have
CFP.
a Gravwall 1, but it's...
Alright.
Gravwell 1 will work for the working on one of the transformers.
Yeah.
How many? What's Nick got?
He's got a Yorogumo or something, so
I see it.
we won't have CFP.
We might have grab wells.
Probably.
CFP recharges pretty quick.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get it on the phones.
I'm in 20 seconds left. And 1 minute for, and less than a minute for Navy on the version.
So I'm assuming Nick can see us because I've just seen his text pop up.
Yeah.
So Duffy, you grab well tack cube. I'll grab while the first the grav well's recharged by the second transformer. Put it on that. Nick, do the gateway.
I can use graviton displacer as well on the gateway.
That'll help.
Make sure you get that grav well on the attack cube at the start.
Invites are set. Sent out. Just gotta wait on Nick to accept.
Okay, since Nick's got Gravwell 3, Nick should do the...
Nick should do beginning and the gateway, yeah.
I'm recharged. I can go whenever.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
Okay, so if he's doing beginning and gateway, Duffy, you can either pick Transformer 1 or Transformer 2.
I'll probably put it on the spheres, but yeah, okay.
Oh, no. Put it on the...
Put it on the Transformer.
Put it on
the transformer. That'll
pulls all those
draw
transformers.
everything in there, which allows us
It
to
gets
changes.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody.
I
just
didn't
wanna
mean
go-
the middle spheres, I meant the spheres that show up at the...
Yeah. All right.
I just don't want to drag the nanite spheres. Although if he's got Gravwell 3, I couldn't.
To be honest, when it comes down to it, the main thing is having the grav on the gateway at the end to pull all the crap into one place.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then after the gateway's gone, everybody puts all the grav wells on the attack cube to pull everything into firing range without having to maneuver.
And
Pattern.
here we go again.
Here we go again. I didn't see you warp out, but...
I'm worked out.
Oh, you're right beside me, so yeah, okay.
I hope I worked out.
The situation is go fuck yourself, Devock. Okay?
I still wonder what is Grim for a Klingon.
He's exaggerating. He's just
Apparently
exaggerating.
this.
Grim for a Klingon is when they turn up to a Klingon bar and they don't have either Gach or blood wine.
There is no blood wine. The situation is grim.
Start flipping tables if it's not fresh, don't they?
Yeah, that is their job.
They're live.
I forgot to hit parse on this, so I'm relying on you guys.
Ah. Over.
Come on, fucking...
I'm putting a grapple on this.
apparently I hit mine already.
Speed boost have gone. Some bizarre reason coming across now, DT.
No worries.
Ah!
Doesn't give you heals. Team battery.
Come on.
Focus frenzy. That gens aren't going now.
I was late coming across.
load of spheres behind us.
You've got
Yeah, I
a gravel
got
and
your
attack cube.
attention, but
Got a
yeah.
gravel and attack cube.
I already have. There we go, they're moving it towards it again. Some of them are at least.
Well, this works, but you know, I don't have range for that one.
It's not too bad if the spheres survive as long as you can keep firing up.
I couldn't because I was turned the wrong way. But
Why does someone want to reset that?
I'm gonna pass it now.
yeah, yeah, it's still try it again in a half hour.
Okay, you'd be surprised how good that run was. It's not your record, but that's still actually a pretty bloody good run.
Oh, where's the number? Oh. 833, yeah, not bad.
Snipped that. Let's be honest, 6 months ago you'd have been over the moon at 833.
Yeah, I know. after doing 1.1 on this thing with this build, it's sort of like, 833. Not considering everything, that felt like that felt good.
What were my tanking numbers, just out of curiosity?
What you were tanking?
That's supposedly.
Your tanking numbers were 51 damage, 63 attacks, and I got 28 and 18. I was tanking as well.
Yeah. Well, you're in your
I was
support
also
tank,
lit.
but you're in your support tank, so you're not even really trying to tank at that point. It's just what's going to shoot at me, right?
Yeah, basically I was just keeping an eye on the inspiration stuff because I've got that little button next to where the pin thing comes up. So as soon as that got to 100, I was just quickly clicking Q, moving like 3 pixels down and clicking the plus 33% damage bonus to whoever I've clicked.
Yeah.
I have to craft more deuterium burn, apparently.
But 833, given everything, and given we're kind of doing this on the fly, I'm not.
You spiked to 1.4 million apparently at the beginning within that first.
And
within the
part
first
of
10
that
seconds.
was my fault because I hit hybrid arms and it just didn't go off. I didn't notice it didn't go off until the first transformer, so it's like part of that was on me. I could have spiked better.
Well, I was facing the wrong way when the first transformer went down, too.
Yeah, I
Felt
mean,
like a good run.
not considering everything, that was a good run. I mean, with leftovers and everything else, probably about 850 after if we trimmed off that last sphere.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Okay,
It felt clean.
yeah.
First group run down pretty quick. I mean, let's be honest, not the quickest we've seen, but significantly quicker than before.
Yeah.
I see an Augie.
Hello. Yep. No.
Right behind us.
See Tiberius. I don't see him.
Lucifer.
Oh, Lucifer. Yeah, I see him.
Which sol are you guys in?
We are in number 7.
Hopefully it loads me in.
The one with all the buster pods.
Yeah.
Wow, there's that little arrow looking things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, there's loads of them just next to me, just no ships anywhere near them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, when they get spawned in, they just stay in. I mean, I know Augie's not.
Wow, there's loads of them near you.
Yeah.
Wow. That needs to be fixed.
Yeah, I'm really sure that's part of the patch tomorrow.
I got a funny feeling it's going to be
As,
a non-social zone item pretty soon.
that might help, yeah. see if there's anything about patch notes for tomorrow. I doubt it.
Good amount of detail on them, isn't there? Surprisingly.
No, they look good. I'm taking a look.
Yeah, the artist did a pretty good job putting them together, but
It is tomorrow, the fix to that.
Yeah, I just was seeing if there was any patch notes around, and nope.
There's a curve next to us as well.
Yeah.
I kind of like
And
it.
they will probably spawn out more pods.
I think at this point people are just doing it to fuck about.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yep.
pretty much. They want to break the server, and hey, if they end up breaking it for emergency reset, they break it for the emergency reset. So how you doing, Mew?
Well, not so happy about the fact that I've been busy all day unsuccessfully. I've been trying to trade Delkina with on top my epic Omni Beam, but nobody's even wanting to ask a reasonable price.
For a triple.
Oh, what?
I
You
have.
said you wanted to trade a Dalkina, I'll give you a triple for it.
No,
I got some pocket lint.
I've been trying to get a Kirk class, but apparently people think that thing is worth 660 keys. I think they've gotten hit in the head by a windmill, but you know.
660 keys. That's
Times 10 million.
yeah.
That makes 6.6 billion, which means I could potentially buy what, 4 or 5 of those.
6.6 billion. Well, they're not on the exchange right now, which is hurting the
but
trade
like,
market. But yeah, no, I'm not. No, 660 keys right now, $10 a key. That's $600. No.
Yeah, that's what people say that
And
they
it's
want
more than
for
the
a Kirk
legendary
class.
bundle, which was 10 ships.
Yeah.
A lot of people are asking like 1.6, 1.7 in trading channels. This morning, anyway.
Yeah, well, the trading channel is, I don't know what's going on in there, but like, it's not trading.
Yeah. All right, let's swing around here and get a look on screen of this thing. Like I said, I still don't like the fact that, and it's personal, and it looks, the lines are good on it, but I don't like the fact that, well, the ship has no deflector unless you count the bridge. Thank you for showing us that one yesterday, Augie. And to me, I don't get how you have, unless the engineering section's in that saucer somewhere, I don't get how you can have that whole secondary hull where traditionally on the Constitution, which is what this thing's officially speaking is.
I've spotted something else as well. So look at the registry on the top. For a ship that size, relatively normal. Now look at it on the bottom. It's like it's in idiot mode.
Yeah.
It's huge. Is that so people can see it from the ground when it's orbiting a planet?
Yep.
That'll be it. They tried. Welcome to your
So you
doom.
look at the sky with your binoculars and go, "Oh, that's okay. That's the Armstrong. Okay, cool."
I think they tried Surrender Dorothy and it just didn't look right.
Apparently, Mar Hawkman says it's got a tiny deflector on the front of the disc in the middle.
No, actually, Mar Hawkman. Well, maybe the actual deflector is coming off of the bridge. It is coming off of the bridge.
Yeah, that's not a white blinky. That's a light.
Yeah.
That's like saying like some of the aircraft you see in the sky today don't have flashing lights. They have, I don't know. I can't be bothered.
The underside of the deflector is not on the underside of the saucer. Literally, the deflector point is generating off of the bridge. You You can
I
see
bet it
my,
would
you can
look
see my
quite good with
cursor.
a
I saw this on Augie's a couple days ago, where I'm circling on the stream. My mouse should be seen. That's where the deflector was being shown coming from.
I kind of feel like
Actually,
the ship would look really good with
the deflector
Terran deflector. Not the Terran deflector, sorry, the
starts
Terran vanity
in,
shield.
starts in the back of the bridge,
Yeah, it
all
goes
the way up to the front,
right.
and because we put the
Yeah,
Borg one on yesterday.
right. And we only saw a couple little parts of the Borg garbage coming right out of the front here. But yeah. So the ship has a hidden deflector. It's kind of like the old Miranda. It's kind of like the old Miranda, like the line. Where's the deflector on this thing? I don't know.
Yeah, the legendary Miranda kind of cleared that with him.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yep, and if you look at the point, even on the torpedo pod, there is a little area where it could be in the center of the pod. But, yeah. I'm not going to grab Miranda and fly it out, but that is the whole thing on there.
I used to have to buy that one.
Yeah, I've been bad. I managed to get enough saved up to get the legendary ships when they drop. And they're on sale. But
they came out right when my my government money kind of ran out. So I was like, well, I guess I'm not doing that.
Yeah. I could switch over to a Romulan. We can go take a look at the legendary scimitar and just show what that has, but...
No, it's sitting right here beside me with Boom here.
Yeah, this is with the bowel skin on it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the legendary one.
No, it is the legendary one.
It is a legendary. He's got the legendary
Oh my
rings on
god. Boom actually bought a legendary ship? Holy shit.
there.
It's my second legend. This is technically my third.
Hey, hold on, the Daredex doesn't count because it's part of the bundle, buddy.
Right.
Well, based on that, then this doesn't count because it's in the bundle.
No, they count as one. It's like that point in the Lord of the Rings. You kill the big giant mammoth. That counts as one.
No, that counts as one.
Another. What's it? And you have the legendary D7.
Really funny. That whole...
Yes, we've got the D7. The legends I've got D7, the Daredex, and the Scimitar. I really like the D7. I feel like that's got a lot of legs in it. Because it's Intel and Miracle Worker for seating.
Yeah, it's kind of
not much time into it.
It's kind of like this inquiry where I have Intel and I have Miracle Worker. Technically, it's Miracle Worker Intel, whereas I think the D7 is reversed.
It's like the inquiry if it was more of a glass cannon.
Yeah.
Says your mic is muted, Chaos. FYI.
It's always muted.
He always comes in muted because there is pickup usually in his background.
Okay.
Anyway, welcome to hour 2 of our broadcast. I may throw up the away screen for a minute to get something to drink, but that'll be in a moment or two. We just did an 800K ISC run. And I'll run for other people. I don't mind doing that. So, while we play cool down on this. So, if anybody has anything they want to do, first hour we did do the walkthrough of the Cat's Tail, which you have a group that knows what they're doing. It's not painful. If you have a group that doesn't know what they're doing. Oh, that hurts. That hurts so much.
I just followed you guys and shot everything.
Yeah, hey, that works. I mean, and like I said, skeletons are the two areas where people have the hard part, I've noticed, are the skeletons, because they don't light the candles, and you can only kill the skeletons in the light. And then that last area, because I just see too many people. I'm blasting away. I don't care if I'm phased. I'm not going to go walk away from blasting and throw a switch to make the boss actually vulnerable to damage. Everything else is kind of straightforward. To kill the spiders, put the books back in the right spot.
Yeah, that could be probably tricky putting the books in the right order. But
Yeah. And the Vidium fight gets stupid long. And the skeletons get stupid long.
It's not even the right order. It's the fact that
And
it's
Rob,
like,
you want to see
it
the loadout on my
requires, like,
ship? Here's what I got right now, Rob.
It's just the fact that it requires like a slightest bit of common sense. So like you get a book that says this is a Klingon love story. You go, maybe I should put it in the romance section. I mean,
Yeah.
it's really not difficult. But people seem
You
to
can
fall for it
assimilate.
all the time.
Yes, you can
Oh.
assimilate skeletons, you can assimilate witches. Can't assimilate a Davidian, but that's...
Yeah, everything on that map you can assimilate.
I don't think you can assimilate a Davidian. I haven't...
Well, no, not the Davidians, but the witches.
Yeah, the witches you can assimilate. The skeletons you can assimilate. The spiders you can't. You can...
No.
no, because they're not humanoid.
Right.
So as a question that's kind of on topic. So just answering as a yes and no, so I can complete my point. Who here has read the Star Trek Destiny trilogy?
I have.
Parts of it.
Okay, so based on the descriptions of the Kalia that are in, and it's probably butchering the pronunciation, is it just me that the Davidians kind of had a reasonably similar design to what you would imagine the Kalia to be?
I would
Possible.
assume so.
Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah. I mean, they're
It's
not...
close enough.
Yeah. Alright, Rob, there are the traits. I can go back. There's the ship, and they're the DOS I'm running right now. Technically, on that last run, I probably could have gone to I probably could have swapped out my energy weapon for torps to up my crit. But this was a quick throw together to see where it would go.
There's a question for you. You've got like what 6 loadouts on there. So if you can you
Yeah.
delete a loadout?
No, I can't, but I can change them and rename them.
So the reason why I'm asking is I'm like, okay, so you buy those
The
loadout packs to give you
the reason I have these up here is if I screw something up really bad and want to roll back.
Oh, yeah, of course. You know, no, I was thinking more about like how the way that the loadout stuff works. So if you've got 6 on that,
Yeah.
you can't ever remove any of those unless you dismiss the ship.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm never going to dismiss this ship. Let's be very honest. It's
Not an R&D ship, you're not. No.
No, unless it for some reason came into Bud's market, there is no way that this ship will ever be dismissed.
Agreed.
Even then, you probably wouldn't.
Yeah, even then, it's like this is the one I earned, not
Yeah.
So effectively, all those loadout slots, they're kind of like one-time usage things, aren't they?
Kind of.
Yeah, like I said, there were a couple of these were the ones I did the heavy damage on before I went to the 3-piece hastes. And the V1s were literally the rollback point when I was doing the 900Ks like that last run.
Just before we kind of continue, DT, just look literally immediately to your left and look at the really inventive name someone's given to their Vardwar Juggernaut.
Wow.
Pro gamer. Yeah, and then the Vardwar Juggernaut. Yeah.
That's really lazy, isn't it?
That's really lazy. It's like naming your officers SRO 1, SRO 2.
Well, I've less of that lip. I do that.
I know you do. I'm kidding. No, actually, to be very honest, I have a Romulan. I gotta do work on her, but I have a alien Romulan tactical, and I've been getting SROs, and with all the free freaking officers I had, I just put SRO after their name just so I can find them quickly when I'm doing loadouts.
Oh, it makes it easier for me, because like,
Yeah.
if I imagine like all the buffs I've got on my main character, most of them I'm never going to bloody well use.
True.
So I literally just have them as like, this is literally my science officer, this is
Yeah.
literally my tactical officer. It's literally for those purposes. It's also because I really don't give a crap what their name is.
Yeah.
Which
I do
funnily
that. I do that for my space officers, but the one I take on away teams, I'll name.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm kind of lucky on the human because at least the Jim'Hadar have the weird names that are easy to grab. So, and I get a message on my
I
phone.
also do the same in real life.
You're Daryl 1, you're Daryl 2, you're Daryl 3.
They're like person what in my phone book's person 1, person 2, person 3.
But anyway, Rob, this I can jump to any tab you want to take a look at if you have. Now, like I said, I did that on my new Romulan. This I know that my the two embassy SROs have the A's in the name, and I know my Jim'Hadar have the bloody weird names. So. It's really easy to, at least for this setup, it's really easy to take care of. And then I know, for example, Yamko is my Noskin is my potato head. No, he's my Noskin, and then who's the other one? Going back up, Pavel there is my potato head. So if I need pirates to do a couple stations, I know where they are. And Nick, I got most of the stuff done. I've taken out a torp run. It hasn't been impressive yet, but I will. I mean, hell, I'll go to ESD. I'll set up a steam run of torps right now.
I mean, just going back on the topic slightly to kind of go to Mark Hawkman's comment on the chat, is you get to a certain point in the game where you just want to be able to easily slot your officers that you know have the abilities that you need. So if you've got them labelled as SRO, it's probably going to be one of the ones that you want to use in attack slot.
Right.
So rather than having to guess based on some randomised name.
And look at this roster. If I'm trying to, unless there's something where I can get a naming convention real quick, how easy am I going to find an officer that I need? I mean, example, I know that Spock's a Vulcan, and he was the tribute. He was actually my original tribute when Nimoy died. So, but he's on my ground builds, but I mean, a lot of these people. I have Krenim officers. I don't need Krenim officers anymore because their cooldown didn't really help me too much, but it was at a point when I was trying it, and when you get them, you don't want to get rid of them. If I'm spending stuff, they tend to stay around. But that's... Yes, Nick, I have the 11th anniversary pack. I do have actually the Vorcha on this character.
DT's got every pack. Is the basic place to assume.
Yeah, but I mean, there's stuff that I haven't ran yet, to be completely honest. So.
He probably doesn't have the Picard bundle yet.
No, I don't have the Picard bundle. I actually don't have the Command Dreadnoughts. I don't have the pilot ships. I'm probably just going to get the Ramen. Probably just get the Ramen.
You already have the Tommy gun, and don't you already have the Miradon?
I don't have the Miradon. I would only be getting it for the Miradon and the outfit on one character.
Right.
Which is why, if I do it, that would be a Black Friday. Yeah. Which, if I did that, that would be a Black Friday thing.
Yeah, that's probably the only way I would buy it.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, I mean, I had everything, and I didn't know the Miradon would be a good ship to get later on, so...
I just wanted the Tommy gun.
Yeah. Well,
I just didn't realize until after it wasn't an account unlock.
Right.
Whereas that's the thing from the pack, isn't it? You get a ship with a good console, you get a pretty good radar, and you get the Tommy gun. The rest of the stuff.
You get the Tommy gun for one character.
And you get the outfit for one character. So you want to do your Space Barbie, you can do it on one character. All right, we're gonna go build up a. All right, we're gonna play around here while this is going. I'll build up a Vorcha while we're on there. What the hell? Eventually, I'll have to do. Well, ready the starship. I will have to go buy some more stuff later. Okay, right now we have gravimetric torpedo. We have particle emission. We're going to drop both of those for the moment. We're going to unequip a lot of stuff.
What are you kind of build are you going for in your Vorcha?
Torp. We're going to do a torp build. I do have ceaseless momentum. I do have...
Space,
I do have subspatial warheads, so...
Have you seen how much Ceaseless goes for now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so glad I bought a few of them for 5 million. I've still got them in the bank. They go for like 100 odd million right now.
I got mine for 20, so it wasn't bad. And I got it recently on this character, so I lucked into it, I'm not going to lie. Let's pull everything off here. Yeah.
Well, that was what I gave you.
Yeah, that Ceaseless is on a different character.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I wasn't going to do the torp build on Jason, but then I kind of got talked into it to a degree. I'm going, you know, I got most everything here, especially after I got the... Go down here. Especially after I got the Sona Intel Cruiser, because you really need to have subspatial warheads. So
you really want them, yeah.
Yeah, and since I got that ship on my normal build in the DPS quest, I'm going, you know, I could build a torp build on here.
You got the Delphic torpedo?
No, I don't have the Delphic torpedo. I don't have the lobby for a Delphic torpedo. I could open literally right now. I could gamble, open however many keys I got. I think
if I could give you lobby for it, I would.
Yeah.
Get Neutronic from the Delta.
I may have that.
I
have the Neutronic.
So you want EBM Neutronic?
EBM is more powerful than...
Yeah, I do have an EBM built.
Neutronics are for spreads.
Yeah.
And dark matters are reserve spreads.
Yeah.
You want Delphic, yeah, Neutronic and dark matter for spreads. And
yeah, I mean, we're going to sit here, we're going to build a ship tonight, so...
The EBM.
EBM's on here, Mark.
Yeah.
Finish your first lot, that's good. Yep.
Dark matter. Neutronic. I'll put these over back here. So I got 2 more slots here to play with.
Keep your EBM on your first slot.
It is.
Okay.
I have also the particle emission if I want to do it. I got the morphogenic polar on.
I put the Terran beam in because I don't have the Delphic.
Delphic torp and dual beam bank. Okay, so we're going to put the 2-piece Lorca.
You have 5-3, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you, technically speaking, if you do it as a lot of the high-end torp builders kind of suggest, it doesn't really matter because you should be firing them manually.
Yeah.
You should be, but if you want to be lazy and do auto fire, you want your EBM on the first slot because it'll fire first.
That's a good point.
I don't have the
Duffy when it comes to laziness.
I don't have the Delphic yet, and like I said, the only thing I can do.
Do you have the
Terran?
The hell is it? No.
Terran top.
No, don't do the Terran. Don't do the Terran. Radiant Quantum.
Actually, if I don't, I can build it. Should have it though.
Because that'll do in the place of the Delphic until you get the Delphic.
I can build a Radiant. Give me 2 minutes. I can build us a Radiant here. Thought I had it. I should have had it, but apparently it's somewhere where I can't find it.
Probably don't need to upgrade it right away, but
yeah, no, I got some upgrades.
Like I said, you'll want the Delphic.
Let's see. No, we will be building a Radiant Quantum Torpedo. Reputation. Iconian. I mean, right now I can't even find my keys, so. But gee, 8,000 marks, 113 data cores. I think I can build one. All right.
How many data cores do you have? 800? Oh, crap.
Get some mines for the back. Do you want the Thoron mines?
Yeah, I got some mines floating around here.
Do you have access to the blackout mines?
Don't use them.
I
have
right.
DT from Delta, I think it is.
You want the modulating competitive? I know that.
Yep.
Yeah, competitive and Thorons.
Aren't the blackout mines meant to be half decent?
The Thoron mines are better.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, let's go see what.
Although the EBM mines are actually pretty good too.
Yeah, let's go.
Depends what you want to do.
Yeah. Actually, I gotta see. Where are my keys? Okay, I have 42 keys. I could open some infinity boxes on air right now.
We're also all willing to accept donations. Just saying.
We're willing to accept donations of keys, because we can't donate
He's going to be throwing
directly.
away 30 million.
I think what Boom is trying to say is he wants some of your keys.
Yeah.
I mean, after he let me down over that promo box thing a while ago.
He let you down?
Yeah, I mean, he promised it to me and everything.
I
and
did
then
not promise anything to you, and I opened
But
it.
you can't trade it.
No. No, actually, Duffy, when I was officer mining, I actually got a promo ship.
Oh, that promo box. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
The one that everybody and their cousin, oh, you're going to give that to me, right? No. Oh, yeah, you're going to give that to me.
Oh, sorry, I thought that you were talking about the event one. I was like, no, that's like bound and pick up when you pick it up.
Yeah, but the main difference is he actually promised to me.
No, I didn't.
No, he didn't.
We can go back to the logs. All this stuff is logged. I did not. Oh wait. I know what you're going to say, but you didn't do that on stream.
I tell you what, I'll stop pointing it out if you give me all of those keys. Does that sound fair?
I need the Lobby.
Don't quit lying, dude. I've known him for 12 years, and he told me to bugger off. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I believe the words are, "Go F yourself." But let's see. I can put the morphogenic turret back here to get the 2-piece anyway on that. More details, as I think the morphogenic 2-piece gives me. Yeah, it gives me a cooldown on torps and mine patterns. Don't need the bonus damage isn't going to be that great, so.
For which?
Oh, if I threw the morphogenic Polaron in there, torp.
Oh, the radiant quantum does more damage.
Yeah, radiant quantum is done cooking.
People use the morphogenic for the 3-piece, but people use mines now instead.
Yeah. So radiant quantum now in place.
Don't use too many mines, otherwise parts of the game will complain at you for it.
Only an ISC.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep. I'll throw the Polaron weapon, energy weapon back here, and what should be our second mine? I mean, I could go. I could go Tetrion, or I can go into the rep.
Thoron.
The Tetrion are bad. They're not.
Yeah. But I mean, I do have options, and options are good.
The Thorn and the Delta Rep are pretty good. The EM mines in.
Apparently, it's either competitive or competitive and Black Op or Tetrion. I do have the Black Op mine launcher. I did that event. Space equipment.
See, I don't feel like I did an event for that. I feel like one of the first times I was in the game, I was just browsing around, like, ooh, you can claim this. Ooh, you can claim this.
Yeah, it's somewhere here. Or I claimed it already.
think they gave it away for free at one.
That was probably when I got it. Like a year and a half, 2 years ago,
Blah,
something
blah,
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was around when the Discovery stuff came out.
Well, let's see if I have this here.
That would be a couple years ago.
No, it's not in there. Reclaim rewards. It's a spinner, temporal vortex, wealth power subcore, blah blah. Defensive drones, regenerative integrity. It's
I agree with Nick. I would go with
Tetrion. Or Tholaron.
Tetrion works too. Tetrion works too.
Auron are the best in slot, man.
I'm pretty sure I have the Black Op, which is what's frustrating me here. There they are. Black Op mine launcher. Claim.
Plus, they've got a cool design when they're flying around.
Yep.
Yeah, I just.
Black Op are in place, and I can drop the 2Ps. I can drop the 2Ps easily enough. I'll have to go to the fleet and get some mine consoles, but that's... What should be our third? Tetrion?
Sure.
Tholaron. Okay, we will go to the rep store and get some Tholaron. I believe that would be Delta Alliance.
Yeah. Delta in the store.
Yeah. Mines.
The radiations.
Yeah, crit DX2, crit H2. Let's see. Let's do crit DX2. I'm an engineer after all.
Yeah.
All right. Universal console.
Oh, someone's got a Parliament class.
Ah. How special.
Yeah, it is indeed special.
All right. Here we are trying to build a actual... Now, if I were a real bastard, I'd probably do the quantum warhead module. Would I do the quantum warhead module? 6 torpedoes in a burst.
Not very effective in my opinion.
True, the recharge is murder on that.
Not bad on some builds, it's just for a torpedo build, it's...
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have the lorcator. That's shield pin.
Lorcator's there.
Point defense, I think. Is it point defense?
Yeah, bombardments, point defense is a must-have.
Point defense is in there.
Okay.
I'll tell you what to use now, one sec. I'll just switch. I've already got one belt out.
If any of the torps have got a dot on them, the Valkyrie engines probably worth slotting.
Hang
Yeah.
on.
All the
You don't
torment engine
have-
consoles.
You don't have the Delphic Torp?
I don't have the
No, he
lobby
doesn't.
I don't have the lobby for the Delphic Torp.
Okay, but switch around your gravimetric and your dark matter.
I don't have the gravimetric on here. I have the neutronic and the dark matter.
Oh, neutronic and dark matter. Swap those two.
All right.
That's what I mean. Why did I say gravimetric?
Because 10 minutes ago when I started this, I had the gravimetric sitting on there. I pulled it off.
Yeah.
Actually, there is a DOT, so if I do have a Valkyrie engine,
Consoles DT you want are...
I will put the Torment engine on because I do know my dark matter has a DOT and my biomolecular has a DOT.
You want ferrofluic hydraulic assembly.
I have that.
Ordnance Accelerator is useful as well if you've got mines.
Yeah. Have that. Being in here forever, you do get a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you do get a lot of.
You have the ferrofluid hydraulic assembly.
Right here.
Oh yeah.
Swarmer Matrix. Swarmer Matrix. Put that on.
Let's see if I have that. I do have that. I do have the Swarm Matrix.
I'd suggest putting on the bioneural and tachyokinetic as well.
Yeah.
In all fairness, the Swarmer Matrix is only useful if you're using high yield.
And we're going to be using high yields.
You will be using high yields, yep. Especially with,
The whole thing's fucking CFP, man.
Yeah. With the CFP, you'll definitely be using that.
Point defense, maybe. If you, did he, I can't even see much.
He's got it.
He got it.
Yep. And like I said, I did throw the Torment engine on here because I do know that Dark Matter is a DOT, and I do know that Biomolecular is a DOT.
What is your Radiant?
Yeah.
Torment engine?
Yeah, Fikiri Torment engine boost your DOT damage.
The phaser lance is gonna have to go into tactical slot though.
No, actually, Phase Lance is universal.
Oh.
The Phaser Lance is a universal console. It can go anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh damn! With all these universal consoles, so I got 3 more console slots. I can go buy some. And Spencer sent me a DM. Let me go. All right, let me go grab one. Let me go jump into a window here.
You can slot graviton displays in there.
Yeah, it might be possible.
For the gateway at the end.
And I do have Spencer's thing open here to get a look. Ooh ah, ooh ah.
I sent you a link to a video we did. You know, the manual activations.
Yeah, I know. I will have to do that later, but yeah.
This is the question, Mark. When DT made those noises, then was it just me who was thinking Cantonar?
I don't have a couple of these consoles yet, Nick, so that'll be later, and we'll have to do some projectile batteries later for this build. Let's get rid of that while we're at it. We don't. I think our next point's gonna be taking us to get some Torp consoles from the Fleet Starbase.
Oh.
Because I do not have.
DPRM dropped?
For Torp builds, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there is no DPRM on Spence's Torp build. Yeah, I do not have any Torp enhancing consoles. Let us go take care of that one real quick.
Now, what's space membrane off of?
Don't know. I know I have it. What's that?
It's off the Grissom. Zenstar, 3K Zenstar.
The new console. I mean, there is new console off the Steam Runner. Which suddenly makes me wonder, do I even have that on here? Yeah, I do have the Steam Runner, so I do have that console. Let's go see if I remember the name of that one. So let's see here. Should be able to equip it while I'm here. No, I'm not going to be able to equip it while I'm here. Let's go. But I could throw an opening salvo on there and drop shields to do more tort beating. That would be fun.
You'd be relying on your nannies to do that.
Yeah, I would. So let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. Where'd you go? I really hate when I... There she is.
Yeah. People are really gonna hate me in zone chat before the end of the day.
Are you spamming in zone chat for a
Yeah.
ship?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I'm spamming.
Hard times.
Yeah, I'm spamming until I have it.
It's in nothing on the trade channels, though.
No, trade channel is not even trading. They're doing some sort of giveaway, and they're just constantly spamming the channel, not doing anything else but the giveaway. So I removed the trade channel again.
I removed it. I turned it onto a different tab before because it was just constant chat.
Yeah, no, I just decided not to bother with the trade channel anymore if nobody's doing an actual trade on there. Like, if other people were doing trades and getting trades, fine.
I got a Hoslock off there yesterday for 260.
All day today, I have seen nothing but a giveaway and people trying to get the Kirk class getting no response. Except for the one person trying to sell one for 660 keys. I'm like, dude, you're smoking crack.
And he's not even sharing.
Like, if I sell 660 keys, I can buy 4, maybe 5 of those Kirk classes.
Yeah.
The chances are, if you've got 660 keys, percentage-wise, you're probably going to be able to get a few Kirk classes.
No.
No.
0.
It's an R&D ship.
It's a promo ship. But
how is it? Okay.
The thing is...
Another way of looking at it, if you've got 660 keys, you could get enough ships that you could sell for enough money to buy several Kirk ships.
Yeah,
Well,
if I just sell
sell
the keys for the lowest market price currently, I can buy 4 to 5 Kirk classes with that money. Why? Why even?
Because people... Well, PT Barnum kind of put it one way that kind of fits. There's a sucker born every minute.
But one of the things that I am of the opinion of, the longer that thing is available, the less the demand is becoming because people get their ships. Thusly, the less value in trade I'm going to offer up for it over time.
And which
many of the ships, like that Darkatana ship when it came out was like going for north of 1.5 to 2 billion, and then here we are a couple months later and it's around $1 billion.
Yeah, I'm trying to trade that Dalkina plus epic omnidirectional active phaser.
How much is the Dalkina worth on the exchange?
A little over $1 billion right now.
How'd you spell the first bit of it?
Just stick it if you want, like, well, Like, I wouldn't buy this Kirk thing like the day after release, man, because you're going to be paying top money. Like Boom said, it'll come down in price, even if it's
That's
by
why
200 million.
that's why I'm offering a ship up for trade, and I'm willing to sweeten the deal with the omnidirectional right now because it's new. But
yeah,
in 2 days from now, I'm just gonna be offering the ship, and nobody's gonna get a sweetening of the deal anymore.
The locators you bought, did you they're torpedo ones or?
Yeah, torpedo ones.
Okay.
The
Yes,
Torp,
Nick,
Torment
asking.
engine. Looking at Spencer's build, I had access to the phase space membrane, which
Do you have any other ships for sale, Musin?
So I just saw Nick asking in chat. So.
yeah.
Well, I could technically open up a tier 6 infinity prize pack for a ship,
Oh yeah.
because I do have one of those extra. But I'm offering the Delkina because
Oh crud! I bought mine
there's
once.
no
Why should I get
choice.
extra? I
No,
hit the
go
wrong
for
one. I
1.1.
bought mines. It was dumb of me.
Oh.
It's
The
all right.
Volcanoes are good for
I
1.1
have
right now.
enough extra. I can do this.
Oh, I'm not worried about that, but
Yeah, it hurt.
Yeah. Now you have one for a mine layer.
Yeah, I have one for a mine layer. I have one if I ever want to bring out that dreadnought and make a mine layer. Torp. Building some kinetic batteries. Yeah, I screwed up. Means
I don't find that to be a weird concept in the game. Kinetic batteries.
yeah, it really
Batteries, something
is.
kinetic.
It really is. I throw it. To space hold these. I can go over on a ship. I will never. I will. They can go over on that.
Ultimate's gone up in price.
Yeah.
The dual beams were going for 200k, they're now going for 700.
Just stitching out some consoles while we're here.
Oh,
Isolytics come down quite a bit. They used to be about 2 million a dual beam, now they're going for 600k.
Market's messed up, man. Market is messed up.
Yeah.
All right.
Cheapest T6 on there, let's have a look. Cheapest T6, Tholian Ikatomi for 310. Oh, I've just had 3 of those R&D boxes, so
Nice. I gotta sell some more later. Get some. Reputation.
one thing you do need to do is disable the visual for the competitive engines. Because on a Vulture especially, they look dumb anyway, but on the Vulture they look especially dumb.
Oh, I know. I thought I disabled it back in ESD, but
I don't think they look good on any ship, in all fairness.
no, I don't like them on most ships. Now it's time to play with the traits. This will take a little while. Let's see what we got here.
Ceaseless,
Yep.
Subspace, DTM.
Yep.
goodbye.
And let's see here. Let's go down to Starship traits. Drop.
They'll probably drop. Oh, sorry. Then Starship on you.
Calm before the storm. Firing Psycho Haste for energy weapons. Drop.
There's a trait that I don't know what I've got it off. Let me just look it up. It's like improves torpedo performance based on energy weapons.
Yeah.
Weapon system synergy. Could be of use if you've got nothing better to slot.
Well, right now I'm going through with what I know I have, which is ETW.
Get Hot Pursuit if you've not got it.
Hot Pursuit? For a bit. What's that one do?
Space trait.
Yeah, I know.
If
that
not,
one.
I can get it before the end of the day. I can get it before the end of the day. So
you're going too fast.
I don't have it on this character, but I do have the Excelsior, which means I can get it. I think that's where it was, but anyway.
It's a personal space trait, opposite.
Yep, I know it. Subspatial warheads.
Oh.
Rhea? Oh, Universal Designs.
Oh, of course. Universal Designs has a special slot.
Okay. Rapid emitting armaments, subspatial war.
Yeah, you need rapid
What's the
emitting
ship
armaments.
again?
Rapid emitting armaments, DT off your Romulan legendary ship.
Yep. I do have
Your
that.
this is in your voucher, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you can't think of anything else, She's a Predator could be of use.
Oh, I have rapid emitting armaments.
That's dangerous.
Yeah,
Stay
I get
4 kilometers.
Yeah, I get
DT lives dangerously. So it's alright.
I've had experience getting murdered by rapid emitting armaments. Okay.
Did you end up fixing it with a patch, or is it still broken?
It's the tractor beam console doesn't spam it anymore, so yeah, they fixed that. Won't spam for instant death anymore. Okay, let's see. Advanced target, that can stay. Precision can stay.
Recursive.
Magnified.
Is it recursive sharing that's worth slotting?
I don't know if I have that. Recursive shearing.
I'm fairly certain that's just like a normal like rep trait. I think it's recursive. No, or Omega something or another.
Omega weapon amplifier.
Omega sharing, yeah.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah. I can keep that. Let's drop control counter.
There's also a space reputation trait that increases the speed of the torps as well. It's worth slotting.
I'm gonna drop magnified. Yeah, I'm working on stuff as we go here.
Yeah, it increases the speed of your destructible torpedoes, which technically your EBM at high yield is one.
Yep.
Or it increases the speed, but it's not destructible.
Yep, flipping down here, let's see. Enhanced armor penetration. Now, let's see, one more. Enhanced shield penetration.
Omega kinetics like
Yeah,
2/3 of the way down.
Yeah, Omega kinetic shearing. For adopted projectile weapons, which will then proc the Fakiri engine.
Other one that's worth looking at maybe is regenerative torpedo synergy. Using a shield heal will reduce the remaining recharge of torpedo bridge officer abilities by 18.75%.
We don't need superior beam training. Terran targeting can stay. Self-modulating fire.
Torpedo pre-fire. You want?
Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. Torpedo pre-fire. 15% bonus, 41% speed.
I don't have that one yet.
It's a rep. It's rep.
That's rep.
That's the rep one. Yeah.
Space
okay.
rep.
Space rep.
Then I have that torpedo.
There it is. Yep. I would probably drop the armor pen one because it's like
I just
marginal.
I just did.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good choice.
Now let's see here.
Yeah, calm down, bro.
It's efficiency is what it is. We expect a high standard in this fleet.
Superior projectile training now in place.
You can drop self-modulating. It's of no use for a torpedo build.
It's critical severity.
I think I remember reading somewhere that it only applies to energy weapons, but it might be worth checking that.
On successful
No, you
hit,
said,
critically striking. Third.
That's self-modulating fire.
Yeah, it might be the other way around. Yeah, Mark might have that right. I might be confusing the two.
Yeah.
Boom said self-modulating fire and DT reading adaptive defense.
Yeah, I think it.
Yeah, self-modulating on critical hits. Your energy weapons and projectiles gain 50% shield pen, which it might be of use, but I don't know how often it's slotted on a taunt build. Duffy, don't you have a pretty good taunt build?
2 of them, yep.
Yeah, we'll keep it on for now. Let's see. Context sustain, EPS overload. Because that's armor pen. I can live with armor pen.
I think fragment might be droppable. Isn't that just applying to energy? Yeah.
No.
Fragment only applies to energy.
Okay.
Although you're reading out of Spencer's.
Yeah.
Wait. Fragment of AI tech?
Fragment of AI tech. Yeah, drop
Yeah.
that. Let's see here. Keeping EPS overload. Let's see what I can find here.
I mean, if you can't think of anything else, impact defense specialist could be useful, especially if you're using that trait that gives you the 100% pen plasma torpedoes.
I can go with intelligence agent, which will give me some cooldown on captain abilities. Anchored. Oh, I think I might have anchored. No, I don't have anchored on here. Damn it, I don't have anchored yet.
Kinetic precision.
I can do that. This is going to be a very interesting run.
Isn't anchored off one of the Vardwar, one of those old Vardwar boxes?
Yeah, yeah.
And you might want to take off the context is for kings for a resonating payload modification.
No,
Or actually,
context is worth keeping. You don't take damage plus 1% bonus all damage. So if he's doing an ISE run with a tank and a nanny, he's not going to be taking damage.
What's the one next to it? EPS overload.
EPS overload gives me, depending on with my power levels, and I do max out a lot of power levels.
That won't matter on top build though.
Yeah. But that plus 20 armor penetration, that plus 20 crit severity, that plus 2% crit chance.
I'm going to flip over to my tank, so I'm ready to run.
Alright.
And if you have full shield power, it's great for an overload build because that's 20% weapon cost reduction.
I'm in a torp build. I'm in a torp build.
Well, I was just throwing that out there.
Yeah. Power is never an issue with this character. Could go inspirational leader.
In fact, you run your weapons on minimum.
Practically, yeah. I mean, I'm running right now.
Like your ox and engines up.
Your engine should be the highest in a torp build. Yep.
Apparently, I can't drag that down any further, so. And actually, because I have the Grissom console, I need more aux than engine.
Well, no, bring your aux up, but your engine should be higher than your aux.
There.
No, I put the aux highest for the rapid emitting armaments, is it?
It's for the phase membrane.
Oh, not. Yeah, sorry, that one.
Okay.
For the Grissom, yeah.
I was more thinking for turning and shit.
And then I need people who have team aux batteries to go fire that off a lot. All right. And we now have 15 kinetic batteries. Alright, back to where I was. Well, I said I was going to play off a build while we're doing this today, so little did I know it was going to be this. It's going to get this involved this quickly. Which doesn't bother me one bit, to be very honest. Okay. Tamlek. Skill. You're going to go over from Miracle Worker. You're going to go to Command.
These people in the chat are a bad influence on you, DT.
I
Ring
know.
tops.
I'll do it.
This Captain Winter guy, especially. I mean, what a bell end.
I know. It just looks to engines. I'm gonna have to go get some skills from the vendor.
Mark, you flipping over to Borgen?
This is gonna be this is gonna be crazy and fun, and I still have to buy skills and traits.
BT, actually, no, you're already on the right character, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm already on the right character.
I was going to say, if you promote me to TFL leader, I'll start putting the team together.
Okay. I did.
Duffy, are you going to bother? Are you going to join us? Are you going to be a miserable so-and-so?
I can do both at the same time, thank you very much.
And it's for that reason why we hate you.
Okay, well, fine.
Well, this is going to be a very interesting experience. This will be my first really built-up Torp build. And watch, I'll get addicted to it, and then I will build something, and I will build even more onto it.
Your Klingon recruit was a Torp build too, wasn't it?
I never finished him. I
Okay,
never actually got to the point where he was finished. Everything I learned here will
You
go
got
in.
mind dispersal on your seating, DT?
I will.
Oh, we're not done it yet.
Yeah,
Calm down. He's getting
calm
there.
down. I have to.
I'm calm.
Getting a little bit too excited there, man. All right, first point.
Asking questions, man. Jeez.
Let's see if he gets the reference, Mark. Hey, calm down. Calm down.
You got 3.
We need a 5th. Somebody post an X somewhere. Marks with your character.
I'll go.
And I will have to get one more thing on there.
What do I need to bring?
Just don't have a torpedo.
God. I'll rent my
It
scatter
don't really matter.
Command space.
I mean, I have torpedoes on my ship, but I mean, only one.
For this run, if we're doing a torpedo nanny type run for DT, remove your torpedo so you don't take his CFP.
Speaking of which, I gotta go buy CFP. And I'll have to go into that box and get my last distributed targeting out.
If you can do it, CFP3 is what you want.
I know. I have the seating for it.
You on the right character now?
Yeah. I've got attack nanny as well. Do it on this one.
Ooh.
Hang on a minute. Yeah, I'll do it on this one.
I think after this next one, I'm going to drop off for the evening just to give Duffy a bit of a break from the ribbon. You're welcome.
Oh, okay.
But Dark, I think you're the only tack in the group. In the CFL private.
I can switch, but I mean, I was assuming I was tanking again.
I mean, I've only got my engineer or a science guy at the moment, so it's up to you. I mean, I'm on my support tank, so.
I'm gonna switch to my engineering. I think. I don't think tap flit's gonna matter.
You know, their 2 DPS are both.
Yep. I gotta go pick up another skill. Picking up so many skills, so many skills.
Oh,
Okay.
eventually you'll know them all.
Yep. It's like Pokemon in
Pinky, I
stages.
must have had presents from the future yesterday because I built a torpedo buff boat.
There you go.
So you're in luck. I didn't have to do anything. I'm ready.
I think we all should realise this is the first time that Kosha's been ready, potentially at the beginning of a run without needing a few minutes.
Mark your calendars, ladies and gentlemen. Mark your calendars. Okay, I can do this quick. Should have. Distributed targeting 2. Yeah, still going to take me a little bit because once I get all the skills done, I still have to do the fun point of trying to get...
Put everything on your bar and shit.
Yeah. As I'm following this build, because I got most of the parts for it. Set space, because that looks like a science skill. And then command space. As I ask questions to learn this. Come on. Okay, station, blah.
They really need to put stairs now.
Yeah, I wish they put that whole thing to stairs and just make life easier. I have to go check my boxes again. Fortunately, it's going to be quicker. All right. It's getting there. It's getting there. Oh yeah, Doffs. Doop 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 doop.
DT, do you want me to run the flagship computer?
Yeah, if you'd like.
Alright.
It gives firing cycle haste, so it don't really do much for tops.
Didn't know if it was needed.
Yeah, as much as that's. Can't put any more projectiles on there. I could put Boimler on there and have toxic clouds going off.
In my experience, he doesn't really work too well.
Yeah. Trying to figure out what else to throw here.
But if you have an empty slot,
Do you have 22 of
No,
47?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I can go find out how much he runs and.
a lot.
Do you have the ultra rare duty officer? God, what was his name? Sartis Kret.
No.
Well, then put an emergency con officer in if you don't have him yet.
Yeah. Might as well. I'll keep 24 and 27 because at least there's tactical buffs off them.
Yeah. I also run 22.
Yeah.
Especially with my ship. That
Yeah, let's go
does
see.
work.
I do. Let's see how much he runs. If he's inexpensive enough, I might be able to do it.
22 is like 150 mil.
Just out of reach right now. I have to go sell keys later, and I just wasted enough time on this. I don't.
It's expensive.
Yeah, not as expensive as freaking 24, but still. All right, now to prep up the ship in space.
Honestly, from 18 to 32 of 47 are the most expensive.
Oh.
They have the most use going out here, so.
Well, from 18 to 32, that's all the strength through Unity DOF.
Yeah.
Yeah, and out of the strength through Unity DOFs, there's actually only a very small section that is really expensive. And that goes up to 27. Maybe 28, but...
I'll let it go on there, DT, maybe.
22 has engineering and intel, giving armor pen and crit severity.
Yeah, I still have to train Temlex. So trait skills. Unstable warp bubble in place. Now let's see here. Now it's time to start figuring out this tray. Ugh. That's a prep. That's a prep. Oh.
Fire at will. You will fire at will as a manual activation, I think. And then it'll basically give you a top spread whenever you want it.
Yeah.
Just click on that and you'll get a top spread.
I don't have a torp spread. I have a high yield, following a different build.
You've got Intertwined Tactical Matrices, yeah?
Yeah, which means I'll have torp spreads going off every time I fire at will.
Yeah.
Which is what these two are for.
Yeah,
And you don't have the Delphic energy weapon either, right?
No, I don't. Lobby.
Yeah, okay, then keep using the
technically,
wide angle.
Technically, I could get Lobby. I do have the 3-piece. I think Lobby was part of that Muds market, but I'm not going to.
Then keep using the Discovery one.
Yeah.
And then the fire cycle haste on that with fire at will might actually build up some crit.
Yeah. Let's see here. Emergency artillery. I think it's a manual. No, that is a manual.
I think you want fire at will as manual.
Why, Mark?
So
I don't have a cannon. There's no
fire at will or proc a top spread.
Right.
Yeah.
These two are just proccing torp spread when I hit space. Otherwise, I'm doing high yields. All right. Actually, I think this run's going to be pretty much everything's going to be playing manual fire.
You want mine dispersal? Have you got photonic officer?
No, I don't. No, I have one.
You uncom procs? Yeah, well, should really run it with photonic officer, I think. Just put all your uncom procs on your spacebar.
Spam for one bar, manual proc for the other. Got that. And let's see here. What's in there? Tractor beam is definitely a manual because I want to make sure I'm far enough away before I hit that. Let's see. Don't care who I blind.
If you have room for it, relocate on your own.
Yeah, put relocate mines on manual. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I have room. I got 10 bars to play with, so we're building everything up.
What you can do, put in your spacebar, mine dispersal, and fire all mines on your spacebar. And that'll just constantly spam mines out the back. And then when you get to a big target, just hit relocate mines.
No, mines are all on auto fire. They're just going to keep spamming, and I'll just reallocate wherever.
Yeah, just relocate to where you're located at.
Yeah. Which is why I wanted the point for to do stuff to get captain powers. So let's see here. Tractor beam will spam. Unstable warp bubble. Don't mind if that spams.
Oh, Nick says don't spam membrane.
I'm not going to spam membrane. The only thing I'm spamming the phaser lance. I will spam chemicide. I will spam distributed targeting. Drone swarms. Trade cobalt tear.
What's your Lieutenant Commander science?
Photonic shockwave.
Doesn't that won't that disperse? Doesn't that disperse?
It
It's like the
drops.
opposite of graviton.
It drops their kinetic damage resistance.
All right.
I see the logic there. It drops their kinetic damage resistance. So,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and that's going to be a manual trigger at times. So, and it's also an unconventional systems proc, which will give me more cooldown.
Yeah.
All right. Those down there. Let's see here.
I thought that's why you had it in. I thought gravel would have been better, but obviously, the resist is good.
Yeah. Well, if I do it after somebody throws a grav well, it's not. It shouldn't throw them away from the grav well. So let's see here. That's in. That's in. Let's see, artillery's in.
Okay, there, yeah.
Yeah, that was my plan, and then also after that, after they do that, Nick, I'm also going to call all the mines that I'll throw out at the beginning. That'll be powered up. All right. I think basically flying, spam, which will include the phaser lance just to go proc the
Which is your spam bar?
spam bar is 9 right now, which is fire at will for which will give the torp spreads. I just gotta turn this. Means I gotta turn these two off, and I gotta put them. I gotta put them on.
I think fire at will as a manual activation gives you good control on top spreads and when you want to activate them. For instance, at transformers and at the start kind of thing.
So then, I mean, technically 8 is a. If I remember, 8's my up key, so I can actually pop all that really quick on my up key, which means I want to move that down here. I need evasive on here. Focused frenzy will be nice. Don't really care about EPS. Intel would be nice. Sounds good. We'll do a few. I'll definitely try to get a few shots with this tonight. Need that in because that might keep me alive if I screw up on the tractor beam, which I want manual activation. Don't want that there. For Levin, don't want that on there. Let's see. And
QSM's good to buff Gravwell.
yeah, I don't have a grav well.
Yeah. Just saw you scroll past it and was like,
QSM for my builds ends up being, please don't target me, please don't target me. Alright. Nimbus is my supports. This will be up here for. This will be up there when I need to cool down. Alright. Not ideal. This will take a lot more work later, but we are ready to go.
Everyone ready then?
Sure, why not?
Coach?
yeah.
Ready.
See what I want.
What's the worst that can happen?
I'm 20 seconds out because I was testing something, but that's alright. I'm ready to go. We're ready to go. We'll be cold out when we're ready to go in. This will be most fascinating. Actually,
We're
I should.
allegedly queued.
Okay, I threw the torpedoes to off auto fire.
Off auto fire.
Yeah, because they're on my spam bar. That way I can control the other two when I want them to go off. Through the other spam bar.
Oh.
At least that's my theory. I didn't even put Kobayashi on here, so this will be fun.
got a little bit longer than usual.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll say I'm passing it now.
Mission accomplished either way.
It was my first ever run on a torp build, and there's things I gotta change anyway, so it's gonna.
For your first run, 6:15 is not too bad.
6:15 on, yeah. Considering I have never actually really flew a torp build at this point.
Ooh, I broke 100k on this tank.
20 and 10. Duffy, I got 68 and 79.
Okay.
No, I gotta change out. I gotta change out my. I gotta change out
Am I
a couple
threatening
bars.
something on then?
I gotta change
Sorry.
out a couple bars because I'm still. I gotta change out stuff that was on the spacebar because it's still auto firing and it screwed up how I wanted to do torps.
Yep. What is? And Duffy, what did you say?
I'm thinking if my threatening stance may not have turned on then.
I mean, it was. I mean, in all fairness, it could have been how fast we were moving between them
True.
as well. It could have just been I was capturing the threat before you got there. It could have literally just been as simple as that.
That could have been.
Oh yeah, not a bad run. Do you want the pass, DT?
Yeah, upload that thing. I'll take a look at it later and.
Okay, I'll stick it on the usual next cloud place.
Yeah. Considering everything, yeah, like I said, first mistake I did is I gotta move the torps off the spam bar, and I gotta change out how the spam bars are set up. Easy enough, this thing's gonna be.
Yeah, see, I leave my torps on auto fire, but I'm not too sure how Augie does it.
What happens, I know this from other people, is you want your enhanced biomolecular and, in this case, radiant quantum until I get the Delphic. You want them to do the high yield, so you want your CFP to go with those, so you don't want them auto-firing with the torp spreads.
You basically have the same spam bar copied 3 times over, set to 3 different keys.
Yeah, technically,
but the one difference is everyone's got a different torpedo on it.
Yeah,
So it's like
technically,
the same spam bar.
technically, 1 on me is a different key. 7, 6, 7, and 8 are different keys for me. So I can't.
You know have to do it.
But if I change the torps out to like, if I do change to 6, 7, and 8 for those keys, and then I just throw other stuff onto there, I should be able to make this work a little better.
Yeah, that's the other thing I do differently. I don't use a spam bar.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always should, but I don't want it.
Like I said, that is really the first legitimate real torp build I've run. I mean, I tried something without knowing what I was doing on a Steam Runner a few days ago, and I did 100K. But by the end of the run, especially at the end when the mines just started popping out like butter, it just was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, the main thing with the Vortex is your positioning. You want to get behind the first group too.
Yeah, the ship is agile. The ship is agile enough. I probably could throw it behind there.
You got 178 just from Isolytic, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
With the Vortex, you'll find that it's the stopping that's gonna be a pain in the ass.
I fly the Vortex regularly on a couple Klingons, so yeah. Knowledge is helpful there. Let's see here. Bar 6.
You basically got Vin Diesel at the helm.
7, 8, so if I change out, so if I move some stuff around here.
think on that wonderful first run result for you, I think I'm going to call it an evening.
Yeah, I mean, overall, like I said, I'm not displeased with it.
That's a good result for your first
Yeah.
torpedo run.
Yeah.
That's a good result, considering there's probably like at least 10 things that probably comes to mind of like, oh, I can improve that. That's a very good result.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's the same
Exactly.
comment as before. 6 months ago, 615, you'd have hit the roof in euphoria for getting.
Oh, I know.
How far things have come.
Yeah. How much more am I learning on this? And I'm learning
Yeah.
a lot.
Right, I'm going to drop off. I will see you all tomorrow.
You got
not
it.
all of you, but most
Thanks
of
for the
you
warning,
will.
buddy.
You got it.
I don't know why that keeps making me laugh, but it does, so keep on fucking doing it. See you later, guys.
See you later.
Yeah, like I said, for a first flight, I feel like I could have. I feel like I could have flown that better. Probably should have, but it was a learning
That'll come in
experience.
time.
That'll come in time.
I'll try to be more on point for you next time. My piloting could be better.
Yeah.
I'm also not the best of tanks, so. That's that.
Hey, listen.
My ship survives, but my piloting is just not there yet.
Yeah, I mean, I've done some changes on my tank, and I can go through on them. And as you know, I can tank pretty well. And I'm not even trying to pat my own back there, but I picked up tanking really easy.
You tank so good.
DT 95%, that's what they call you, isn't it?
Yeah, I've done 95% tank runs. It's like,
Yeah.
DT is the only guy, one of the only guys that I know that can get asked to tank out of the blue.
by Nick even. Oh, I'm not. No, the Nimbus stuff. It's just there. I don't touch. It's an emergency heal if I ever need it. Matter of fact, let's drop it down to someplace where I have to look
steal
for
your
it.
CFP.
Yeah, I know. The only time I ever call Nimbus right now is if something's going really south at the end, and I really need.
I don't use it.
Yeah.
Or just for fun.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm trusting a team. Nimbus is now completely off the tray. I have to put,
That's usually what I use it for. Is just I just feel like pushing this button.
yeah. The other point that should go off the tray is Delta Alliance, because I believe they fire torps too.
I think they all do, except for the.
Yeah. Yeah. Which I do have a Herc swarm somewhere.
I would watch that video that Spencer posted and work it around your buttons.
I will. I'm gonna look at what he's done next and learn to fly this better. Yeah. Like I said, considering, like I said, this is the first seriously built torpedo boat ship I've ever done.
Yeah.
600K on an inauguratory flight. I cannot complain at all.
I was happy at 200K for my first flight. So, I mean, hey.
Yeah.
Well, at least you know you only need to iron a few of the kinks out.
Yeah, Nick. 7 and 8 are separate spams. 7 and 8 are separate spam trays, so It was 9, but 9's on my space bar, so that's an auto fire. So I figure if I go to 8, which is up, if I hit 8 and if I hit like 8, which is like my up key, I can spam those abilities as they go. 7 is my right key, so I can just use those 2 keys, spam points, get my torps firing where I want them, have all those buffs going in. That should work a little better. And as far as anything else, I can manually click on there when I need to. 6 is actually, I think, my right key is my left key. Yep, 6 is my left key, so I can even spam that when I need to. So technically on 3 different keys I have 6, 7, and 8 spamming. Technically I can even spam tray 1 on the key layout.
Just watch the video manual. It makes a lot of sense. It's really good. Like, obviously not now, but yeah, when you got some time, it's really good.
Now we got about 20 minutes left, and people have helped me a lot with two very different ship builds. As I better go and load out. Let's save this loadout. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna have to go buy some more, or use some of those ultimate tech upgrades I got floating around. Upgrade a lot of the equipment. I will have to get some more. I'll have to get.
Delphic is
I have to get the Delphic.
I mean, I don't have it, but it's the best for single target DPS.
Yeah, which will go with which will work well with the EBM, and which is why those 2 are on my 7 spam bars. So CFP, high yield, and then I can knock those things off and call the emergency artillery, because we're going to call Defiance to blow things up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm spending 7 and 8, 9 and 10 are all space bars. Since my firing's off the space bar, forget it. I'll hit space in the beginning. That'll fire off all my mines and stuff, and I don't have to worry about it ever again. At least that's my theory, and that should work very well. Theory crafting, it's a thing.
It is.
That's how we got the Morgos up so high.
Kush, that wasn't even theory crafting. That was me just throwing a wild idea out of my head.
Well, for me, it was theory crafting that night.
Yeah, for me it was just, what if we do this?
I had never ever done a cannon build before that night.
Yeah. And the fact that ETW works the other way as far as cannons go, it's just made sense.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the Cronus 1 visuals on this thing. I just don't like that pod, and I don't like the little... As much as I like the gold highlights, the ones sticking off the hull just don't... I don't feel happy about it.
And for me, it's just the gold. I don't like the gold.
Yeah. I mean, I like the gold on the engines. I like the gold on the neck at times, but... This thing's going to go to a Vorchid look. Because Space Barbie's a thing, too.
It is.
Space Barbie, true in-game.
It really is. Well, the other point, like I said, what I have in my what I do actually even have, and I gotta deal with that stuff later. I even have three of the Kelvin Muds Market things. I think one of the options was Lobi. I gotta check that.
Oh,
But the movie I seem to be stuck in right now is GPS Chasing Part 2, The Search for More Money.
Oh, truly it is. Let's see here. Nope, no Lobi. So it'll probably end up being the Kelvin. It'll probably be the Kelvin timeline ships for the D4X and the, as people have called it, the headless chicken.
I like the D4.
Well, I like the D4X, but the Romulan, whatever you want to call it.
The Valdor.
No, the Romulan carrier. Yeah.
I can vouch for it. The Klingon D7, Kelvin D7 is quite nice too.
Yeah,
Nice.
so that would put me with the Kelvin and the D7 too. Then it's either going to be the Vengeance, which has a good trade, or it will be the Jellyfish because it's promo.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think there's one of the Vengeance being promo. I was like, wait.
Vengeance
no,
is
it's not.
no, the Vengeance is one of the Vengeance or the Jellyfish is a third choice because unless I really want 50 keys.
Yeah, I would. My opinion, I would go with the Jellyfish over the Vengeance because you can pick up a Vengeance for,
Yeah, 300 million or something like that as a Vengeance.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And if you save Lobi, you can get it that way too, right?
Yeah. It's still a Lobi ship. Or I wait till Black Friday, get the other 3-pack, and I get a bunch of keys and stuff for that. And the
Or, yeah, you can do that too. Yeah. Actually, it'll probably be on sale on Black Friday.
along with Zen. I really...
Theory, I should get a paycheck from the new job.
Yeah.
Oh, that's...
Well, they started throwing work at me. Ironically, they're throwing work at me the day my mom has to go in for surgery, so I gotta go call in this week and go, I can't drive that 80 miles to this job that you want me to do, spend 8 hours out there and do that 80 miles back, 2 freaking hours of driving, which they won't pay the first 60. Company policy. It's bullshit.
What?
Last time I had a job out in Cottonwood, it was a 70-mile drive. I got paid 10 miles of actual miles and 10 minutes of drive time.
Oh.
Wow.
Company policy, and I was ticked as...
That's a ripoff.
Yeah. I
don't blame you for being mad, because, man, I'd be right there with you.
Yeah. Because they changed their policy. Dirty bastards.
Politics can change back.
That's why I'm glad the one job I had to drive for, I got paid for driving, plus they reimbursed the gas.
Well, yeah, that's their paid drive time and gas. Less than a half hour of drive time, 10 miles of gas at below federal rates. So, yeah.
Oh, no. If I would use my money, I got full reimbursement back.
Nah.
Yeah, it kind of worked for me in my last driving job, except I had to wait to file my income tax to get my money.
Which is also why I have to go in on the other point. Yeah, I can redeem it on my tax. The other point that I can do, the other point I'm looking at, they have a county inspector job, and I've applied for that. And actually, they want me to go fill out some extra paperwork. Promising sign.
Oh, hey.
If I get that, it'll pay more, and I may not be, and at least and paying more is better.
Yep.
Yeah, if it's a county job, it'll probably be work from home right now too, right?
No, if it's an inspection, then you're going to have to go out and take pictures and stuff like that.
I was just more thinking with like the COVID crap going on.
There's no lockdown restriction here. I just pretty much would be wearing a mask.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Plus, I'm fully vaccinated, so hey, I meet that requirement. But gotta get the job first, so let's take this thing into the garage. Still like the shit.
One thing they told me when I was discharged from the hospital, that the first month I'm out, if I have to go back to the hospital, I have to be there for 14 days.
Ooh.
Because of the COVID lockdowns.
Yeah.
Okay, so unless I'm dying, I'm not going back.
Yeah. More reason to go do everything you can to take care of yourself, right?
Exactly.
It's, I don't want to go back.
I don't want to go back for 14 days.
Yeah. Yeah, early COVID lockdown. I could take that abomination.
Mind you, I don't really want to go back to the hospital. Period.
Nobody really does. No,
The nurses are great, but screw that.
Yeah.
I do miss the free lunch. But
last year when COVID started up, my mom had to go to the hospital. There was the whole lockdown point. Couldn't go and visit. They even told me that going in. Nurses even said that. It's like, and the way my mom is, who I do take care of her, and it's like, but I'm getting calls every. Why aren't you coming out to visit? You don't like me. They're leaving me here to die. Because she was in the delirious category at that point. So yeah,
I was going crazy for the 4 days I was in there because I was trying to get my dad to bring me my iPad or laptop or something so I can entertain myself. Nope, they were not letting him through the front door.
Yeah, I mean, I can drop stuff off for her. That was really about it. But otherwise, and literally at that point, it was actually everything that she needed. We were able to send out with her when that happened.
Yeah.
So it's like there's nothing I can do to go out there, and it's like, why aren't you coming out here? I can't come to visit. The hospital's in COVID lockdown. No visitors. And it's just like, and as people know.
When they're at that point, they think rules don't apply to certain people.
No, that's half the general population.
Yeah.
They think, well, it doesn't apply to me, and then they wonder why they get sick.
Yeah, which meant before the trip, when I was able to get my vaccinations, yeah, I went for it, man.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for my second shot.
Yeah. Oh, Captain Procrastination here waited about, just because she wouldn't follow up because she refused to believe she had a shot until the doctor, even though I told her, and it's in her hospital paperwork, until her doctor told her that she had one shot, she didn't believe she had a shot. And I don't need a shot. You need a shot. That doesn't look too
funniest
good.
thing is the provincial government's health system hasn't recorded my first shot yet.
Do you have a card?
Well,
Do you have a card?
I have a piece of paper for it, but they won't take it. So I have to wait for their system to update in order to get my second shot. It's like, just give me the first shot again. Fuck it. Yeah.
I think my camera froze.
No,
I'm watching this. No, I'm watching a stream instead of the. I was watching the wrong channel because I was looking for a private message.
Oh.
By the way, just for anybody who's thinking about it, if you have an AMD, don't do the Windows 11 yet. I'm using it. I like it overall, but when I'm gaming or something, if I'm trying to watch a video or just follow something on a second stream, it gets really frame by frame looking on there. So
sounds like it still has bugs in.
The way they do the way Windows 11's reading the caching on the processor is borked right now. They have a fix they're working on. I mean, otherwise, I had zero problems. I've had zero problems with everything so far. It works very nicely, but that's my mastery level. I'm gonna have to do a patrol later tonight. I don't have to fly a patrol later and get my mastery done on this thing. And ironically, on this character, because I never flew an ambassador, I will get History Will Remember. Ooh, means I can do a tank on my main character. Ooh, ah. Yeah, let's go look through points. Always the downside trying to figure out where I'm going to dump. Get so many extra things. Got to figure out where to dump them next.
Yeah.
Yeah, the odds are I'm not going to fly the. I might fly the legend. I will. Let's face it. I will fly the mirror warship at some point. I will probably fly that. I still am working on a phaser build, so I have three fleet sovereigns here, 3 fleet level sovereigns, the legendary and 2 fleets. Because there's going to be a beam fired will side firing build on here. But while I'm here, I can do this. I can at least start putting the consoles back on here for later. That'll mean later on when I switch back, everything will pop back over. It's all good. And since I have a lot of work to do before this, I might be able to. Let's do that. I can stay for the moment. Musical equipment. It's always the fun game.
Oh yeah. Too bad the Europa only has 2 tactical console slots.
Yeah. Back to
It depends on how many spots you buy.
It really does. I mean, forgot I pulled one of those off that. I don't know what the limit is on there as far as the active ships I got. Let's go take a count because I've never really counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Way too many, by the way. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm nowhere near the limit, by the way. You want to see a limit, go look at what 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 26, 27, 28, 29 plus a shuttle. Technically,
well, the shuttle does count because it does count towards your active ship slot.
So yeah, unfortunately, I can't switch back and forth on that shuttle because that's still bugged, I think.
Yeah, you gotta do it in space.
Yeah, you actually have to literally switch back and forth now to your shuttle in space before mission. Fortunately, I don't do much stuff with shuttle content.
I don't think anyone does.
Nope, not really, unless you really have to. It's almost... Yeah. And it's almost time to call it a night. It's almost time where officially I should call it a night unless we feel like going in overtime. That's up to you guys. Should we go into overtime for this? I got 12 of you watching as I do little things here and there.
Don't matter to me.
Doesn't matter to me either. So you know what? We're gonna keep going for a bit here. Why? Because I care and we're just having our little bits of fun. Then, and I technically still have to do a PvP match.
Actually, I do too.
Alright, how do you cheat a PvP match? Duffy, would you like to go PvP against me?
Sure, I suppose.
Okay, Chaos, would you like to join in on this PvP?
Yeah, still alive?
I don't know. I mean, he's in here. Mark, have you done your PvP yet?
Nah.
Do you want to do that?
No,
we can do this real quick. It's just like Chaos.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
All right. People, all right. Pick yourself a team as we go look at PvP here.
Oh, right. Oh.
Now, technically, we can go best of 5, or we can go 15. I don't mind.
I'm not in your group.
I will take care of that after I get rid of Boom. Because
Apparently, it didn't drop everyone on that.
yeah, it didn't, which annoys me when it happens. So let's go. You are now in my group.
Yay!
If you want to join us, Mark, let me know, because we got spaces for people. It's all right. All right.
I'll go team 3 to make it more even.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know if it'll actually do anything.
no, it doesn't allow me to do anything. It redded everything out. We can only be on 2 teams.
Fine then.
I know, it's annoying that way.
Sure.
You guys will probably murder me for let's see,
Well,
8.
this is my tank, so probably not.
This is Jason. We know that. I'm going to put it at 15 so we can get the rewards. It's annoying, and I'm probably going to get murdered.
Probably not.
Unless anybody wants to join me. Anybody out there want to join in?
Just ninja invite Mark.
Yeah, I'll invite him anyway. Or gee, Lancelot, I can always do a space one and he just murder everybody.
Land?
Yeah, Lance, a big PvP player.
I know.
Yeah.
Ares pulled that one on me once already.
Yeah. But Abda, I don't know what the upper limit on active ships you can have is. It's big. We'll say that. But
Don't know if there's a limit on how many spots you can buy.
I don't know. I think there might be. And like I said, the person to ask is, and I'll pimp him out here, Augmented Dictator Games goes live on YouTube several days a week. Keep a watch for that. Join in on the point and ask him how many he has, because he's got to be close to the limit.
I'm at limit.
Are you?
Yeah.
You want to join
What is the limit?
Count them.
All right.
I think it's like 58 or something.
Damn. Plus dry dock slots on top of that, I imagine.
I've got to buy more slots of everything.
I buy slots every so often. It's technically on my active. I gotta buy some more anyway.
You know, they need to raise the default storage count.
Nope, not gonna happen, because then you won't buy it. The game needs to generate money, so I don't see that one ever changing.
I know.
Not the default thing. Well,
yeah. But I've been in this game since like year 2, so I've been in here for 9 years. And I think that's crazy.
Yeah.
My outfit slots are a little bit
slots.
crazy. 60 slots.
60 slots?
Damn.
60 slots. One of which for me is of course a small craft.
Yeah.
And 58 slots and 1 open ship slot left.
Yeah.
58 ships active.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to get some more slots on this one later.
But yeah, 60 ships. That's all you can have. Then you're full, and then
there's the dry dock too. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like halfway through that.
All right.
Maybe more.
Do you need to do your PvP? Probably not.
Don't care. Let's see. You can have a maximum of 310 dry dock slots.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a total of 370 ships, and then you're full.
Yeah.
So 369, so that you can keep switching. There you go.
All right. Well,
Which is way too many ships than you need, but
yeah. Oh, come on. You need everything. It's Starship Pokemon. Everything. Okay, if nobody's going to join, I guess it'll be a 2-on-1 here.
sure.
Here we get. And I'm just going to do ground. That's easy. Here we go.
All right. Don't matter to me.
Doesn't really matter to me either, but hopefully we are queued. I don't. It's grayed out. There's a bright green on there, so.
I got the task force symbol alert.
And so we're waiting on the hamsters. There we go.
I don't know why I'm trying to stimulate you, but hey.
I don't know either.
Well, it kind of worked. A drone beamed in, but then it beamed out right away. Mortar fires.
Yeah.
I'd say you two are pretty even.
Yeah, sometimes. Sorry if you're respawning there. I didn't realize that.
That's fine.
I
I don't PvP, so I don't really care.
Yeah, it annoys me because somebody actually spawn camped with freaking obelisks and all that. So it's like you come back up and you're.
Yeah, clones of yourself.
Yeah. Clones of Thunder. And you assimilated one of them.
Did I?
Yeah.
I still know it worked on that.
Yoinks and away.
Sure.
Well, it's done.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Seriously, I did, especially how that began, I did not expect to win.
Oh yeah. Round. This is not my best build.
Yeah.
Mind you, it's more meant for PvE than PvP.
And the good news there, I got my shield healing done.
Yeah. What's in the box?
I have no clue what's in the box, as we lost some people doing that.
Yeah, it's bound to happen.
Yeah, it is getting later. Who is on tonight? Let's take a look.
Oh, you got a Grumpy, you got a low-life cat, on Marcus.
Let's see. Von Marcus is not. Yeah, Von Marcus is not on. So, Grumpy or low-life cat? Anybody got any preferences here, folks?
Which one haven't you rated in a while?
We haven't rated Grumpy in a while. Let's like. So we're gonna rate Grumpy. So, on behalf of myself, the MIA in Chicago mom, Duffy, Boom, Newson, everybody else has joined us tonight, Mark. Everybody wants to say goodnight. Say goodnight, man, because we're going to go.
Good night.
Good night. So long.
Farewell. We are going to raid Grumpy Old Nord. Have a good. And I may jump on this weekend. This has been kind of fun. Hopefully you'll see Mom in the morning. I don't know what the plans are. As I said, she is now in Chicago. So we'll see how it goes. Have fun. And we are raiding.